What's your warrior? And go to usarmy.com to find out.
WNOW-HD1 Speedway, Indianapolis. Radio Now 100.9. We play the hits.
Please state your full legal names.
This is RVA's home for classic hip-hop. WXGI Richmond and WTPS Petersburg. And Urban One Station. The all-new 99.5 and 102.7 The Box.
Charlotte's Best Mix with 24 songs in a row.
Weekdays at 9 a.m., 12 noon, and 5 p.m. What's up? It's Taylor Swift.
Hi, I'm Ed Sheeran. This is WLNK. Charlotte's Mix 1079.
Shine bright like a diamond.
News Talk 1110 and 99.3 WBT.
WBT AM Charlotte, WBT FM Chester, WLNK HD2 Charlotte.
News Talk 1110 and 99.3 WBT.
A 13-hour standoff at a home with hostages inside has come to an end without an incident. Good morning, I'm Tony Marino in the WBT News Center.
This is WIZF HD2 101.1 Cincinnati
And W268CM
101.5 Erlanger, Cincinnati.
Pero para ti somos ahora la grande 101.5.
La radio que Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky estaba esperando. Aquí sí tocamos más música y más variedad. La grande 101.5. Una estación de Urban One. This is WNOW-HD3 Speedway, Indianapolis. Pero tú nos conoces como La Grande 105.1. Con más música y con más variedad. Esta es La Grande 105.1. WWLG 102.5 Baltimore. Pero tú nos conoces como La Grande 102.5. La radio que sí se escucha por todo Columbus. Esta sí es La Grande.
Continuamos con más música mezclada con DJ Vicente Mix.
KBXX Houston.
97.9 The Box wants to put 10 grand in your hand.
That was a lot of money.
Oh my God.
Man, I'm ready. Bring it on.
Make sure you're listening for the Shabana Motors 10K Song of the Year.
DINOVITE.com.
WFNZ AM Charlotte, W273DA Charlotte, WLNK HD3 Charlotte, 102.5 610 WFNZ.
Live from your local Houston BMW Center studios. KFJQ Houston Galveston.
Let's go.
Bringing you funky and funny.
It's showtime.
Afternoons with Funky Larry Jones and Funny Man Ali Sadiq.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
The People's Station. Magic 102.1. H-Town's #1 R&B station. Home of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. KZMJ, Gainesville, Dallas, Fort Worth, KBFB, HD2, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Thank you and pay homage to Black individuals who have greatly impacted our nation.
Magic 94.5, celebrating Black History Month.
TikTok, you don't stop to the TikTok, you don't break it down. Oh.
Live from the Magic Atlanta BMW Studios. WAMJ Roswell, WUMJ Fayetteville. Magic 107.5, 97.5. The real sound of Atlanta.
I had to do it again.
We just keep getting better and better.
Don't be ashamed to say it. We're better than they are. We work harder. We try harder. Nothing beats us.
On Magic 102.3 and 92.7. WMMJ Bethesda, Washington, and WDCJ Prince Frederick.
Chaka Khan.
I know.
Sitting here.
The real sound of the triangle is WFXC and WFXK HD1, Bond, Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. Home to Ricky Smiley in the morning.
Weekday mornings at 6 a.m.
And D.L. Hughley in the afternoon. An Urban One radio station. Minority controlled and operated. Serving the African American community for over 40 years. We are Foxy 107 104. The real sound of the triangle.
Live from the G Law Firm Studios, we are WKJS Richmond, WKJM Petersburg, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, and serving the African American community for over 40 years. This is 99.3 and 105.7 KISS FM.
How did he get the drop on me? How did he come and choose to be?
WOSF Gap, 105.3 R&B. WOSL, Norwood, Cincinnati.
An Urban One radio station. Minority controlled and operated and serving the African American community for over 40 years.
My favorite radio station.
100.3, Cincy's R&B station.
106.7 WTLC FM Greenwood, Indianapolis. Live from the Ray Skillman Northeast Kia Studios. Minority controlled, operated, and serving the African American community for over 50 years. We are Indy's R&B leader. 106.7 WTLC.
We're in this together, and help is always available.
WWIN FM HD1 Glen Burnie, Baltimore. Delivering the best variety of R&B. We are Magic 95.9. Listen to Magic 95.9 on your Amazon Echo or Dot. Anytime, anywhere. Say, hey Alexa, enable Magic 95.9. Skill. Then say, hey Alexa, play Magic 95.9.
You can tell the difference. Thanks for listening to Baltimore's best variety of R&B, Magic 95.9.
From the Big Al Studio, Baltimore's #1 accent at a turn. Magic 95.9, proud sponsor of the CIAA.
Broadcasting live from the Aftermath Studios, Columbus's hottest place for live entertainment. Magic 95.5 is WXMG Lancaster. It ain't over, Columbus. We keeping the non-stop music going on Magic 95.5.
Broadcasting from the Elkin Elk Studios, WCAJ Cleveland.
Ready, set, go! Go right now.
An Urban One station.
Minority controlled and operated.
And serving the African American community for over 40 years.
93.1 WCAK.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
WRB HD2 Media.
KBFB, Dallas-Fort Worth.
Let's go. DFW's hip-hop station. We're doing this straight from Dallas, Texas. And home of the morning hustle.
97.9 The Beat.
WHHH-FM. Indianapolis repping the Circle City with all hip-hop and R&B.
Oh, this is what it do.
Hot 96.3.
WITF, Erlanger, Cincinnati.
Let's go.
This is Cincinnati's home for hip-hop, R&B, and the morning hustle.
Yes, sir.
We on 101.1 The Wiz.
.9 WKYS HD Washington, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, and serving the African American community for over 40 years.
Real G's, the ones that know what's up.
Live from the Remy Martin Studios. Team up for excellence. Must be 21 or older. Remy Martin Cognac Fiend Champagne.
The only station that I'm riding with.
93.9
WKYS.
In the city, we the livest ever.
The most hip-hop and R&B in the DMV.
WRMB Media, Philadelphia. Live from the My Philly Lawyer Studio when winning matters most.
Oh my God.
Streaming live at rmbphilly.com. We are the culture. 100.3 Philly's R&B and hip hop.
ohmygut.info/radio. Sponsored by Allergan and Ironwood.
Live from your local Houston BMW Center studios.
Praise Houston is KROI, Seabrook Houston, and KMJQ HD2 Houston Galveston.
Call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This is your station for the Get Up Morning Show with Erica Campbell and inspiration around the clock. WJMO Cleveland, WCAK HD2 Cleveland, W233CG Cleveland, Praise 94.5.
Tickets go on sale March 1st.
WJYD Circleville, blessing your airwaves live from the Marlon Gary Funeral Home Studio.
Giving life to your day. Check us out.
We are Columbus's inspiration station.
Right here on Joy 107.1.
Joy 107.1.
Joy 107.1.
Joy 107.1. Let's go.
It's the Nightly Spirit, your girl Darlene. Time for the news. Action 9. Tasha Cobbs Leonard and Todd Delaney on the way.
Yeah. There's something over you.
And apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
WNNL FM HD1 is the light. 103.9. Fuquay, Farina, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill.
WPPZ HD2, Pennsauken, Philadelphia.
If there ever was a time the Saints need to be encouraged, it's now.
We are Philadelphia's inspiration station. Streaming live at PraisePhilly.com.
Even when you school, got yourself a degree.
WPRS, Waldorf, Washington. An Urban One radio station. Minority controlled and operated. Serving the African American community for over 40 years. And worldwide at PraiseDC.com. PraiseDC.com.
Come on, everybody, put your hands up.
Live from the Praise Atlanta BMW Studios. WPZE, Mableton, Praise 102.5.
WPZS Indian Trail, WOSF HD2 Gaffney is Praise 100.9 FM, home of Willie Moore Jr. in the afternoons from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Praise 100.9 FM, Charlotte's inspiration station.
Willie Moore Jr.
Flat out.
Broadcasting live from the G Law Firm studio, WPZZ FM Crew Richmond is Praise 104.7 FM, home of Get Up, Mornings with Erica Campbell, Praise 104.7 FM, an Urban One station.
Eskenazi Health, one of Becker's 150 great places to work in healthcare.
WTLC AM, W224DI, W236CR, Indianapolis. Giving you all the inspiration you need to get you through the day. It's the Willie Moore Jr. Show on AM 1310, 92.7, 95.1 FM, The Light.
Right now, if you say, Willie Moore Jr., I got the #1 church in the country.
WWIN, Baltimore, and WERQ-FM, HD2 Baltimore, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, and serving the African American community for over 40 years. On the web at spirit1400.com. Spirit 1400, the spirit of today's gospel.
Visit Target.com/BlackBeyondMeasure to learn more.
WYCB, Washington, D.C., an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, serving the African American community for over 40 years, and worldwide at myspiritdc.com.
WCDX Mechanicsville, Richmond, WKJM HD2 Petersburg. Nobody do it better. iPower 92.1, 104.1, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, and serving the African American community for over 40 years.
Push P. Must be 18 and older. Other restrictions apply.
Broadcasting live from the Town and Country Chiropractic Studios.
Live right now.
If you're hurt in a car accident, call Dr. Nazarene Khan, D.C. at 238-1111. WCKX Columbus, WHTD London.
An Urban One station, minority controlled and operated, and serving the African American community for over 40 years.
Power 107.5, 106.3.
Can I get some space?
A public service message from the National Pest Management Association and the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America.
Broadcasting from the North Coast Auto Mall Studios.
WENZ Cleveland, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated.
You know how we get down. And serving the African American community for over 40 years. C1079.
She took the whole thing, slow down.
This is WERQ-FM, HD1 Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm talking about
an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, serving the African American community for over 40 years. 92Q, 92Q, home of the AM Click, live, local, and Baltimore. The only way we know how to be. The only station that matters, I'm telling you. 92Q, live from the Big Al Studios, Baltimore's #1 accident attorney.
92Q, proud sponsor of the CIAA.
big bag. You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it.
Big chance to get a bag and win up to $4,000 a day is on High 107.9.
WHCA Hampton, Atlanta. High 107.9 is Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station.
When it come to you,
Another day, baby.
This is Charlotte's source for hip hop and R&B. WQSC Harrisburg, 92.7 The Block.
K97.5 is WQOK HD1, Carrboro, Raleigh, Bull City, Chapel Hill. It's 3 o'clock. Time for the world famous afternoon traffic jam with Brian Dawson.
Turn me up. Ride. Just swerve. Jump.
On K97.5.
WAMJ HD2 Roswell, WHTA HD2 Hampton, W275BK Decatur, home of the Rick Smiley Morning Show, powered by your local Atlanta BMW dealers. 1029.
Enjoy the go on the softer side of life. Visit Charmin.com.
Let's party up this weekend. This is WPPZ FM Pennsauken, Philadelphia, playing the best R&B party jams from the 70s and 80s inside the Classic Spin on Classics 107.9.
Lincoln, we're with you till 1 o'clock on 1230. The Buzz.
WDBZ, Cincinnati, home of the Russ Parr Morning Show and the Lincoln Ware Show. Weekdays on 12:30 a.m., the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station.
Kids love to play ball, so why not sign them up for baseball or softball?
1490 WERE, Cleveland Heights, WZAK HD3 Cleveland, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated, and serving the African American community for over 40 years.
Al Sharpton's views and opinions are his own and do not necessarily represent those of Radio One Incorporated, our affiliates, our subsidiaries, or our advertisers.
Keep it real. One and only. Visit helpfordebtors.org. That's helpfordebtors.org.
WOL Washington, D.C. W240DJ Washington. 95.9 WMMJ HD3 Bethesda. WKYS HD3 Washington. WPRS HD3 Waldorf and worldwide at WOLDCnews.com.
The views and opinions of the following show do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of News Talk 1450 WOL, Radio 1 Incorporated, or their management.
WOLB Baltimore and WERQ FM HD3 Baltimore, an Urban One radio station, minority controlled and operated and serving the African American community for over 40 years.